All right, so the topic about that we're going to talk about today is
What's your
relationships.
name?
Marie, this is my fucking
Yeah,
channel.
nickname.
No, Marie's channel, thanks. Anyway, so the topic of today
I know.
is relationships. How do we feel about relationships? I just feel like relationships nowadays just consist of sex. Like, nobody has feelings. They just want to fuck. Like, nobody has time for that, to be honest. To be honest, for me, like, I don't have time for it either. Like, anybody else?
Listen to it.
Anybody else?
Okay, Angel. Angel, what you feel about relationships? How you feel about it? But what does relationship mean to you? Like, what does relationships mean to you guys?
A relationship means to me is, I would say, loyalty, consistency. Okay, that, being honest, 50-50.
People feel like that shit wet over here.
I mean, I don't know. What relationship mean to you, Anthony?
Relationships mean to me.
Make us think
See, the
and
different
shit.
types of relationships. You have friendships, relationships. You have best friendship relationships. You have family relationships. Outside relationships. And at the end of the day, all those type of relationships consist of one thing. And I feel like what relationship? Let me see. What relationship means to me? Relationships mean something I can trust. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to, right? Because you keep people around you that you can relate to at the end of the day. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, it means relationships sound like a job because that's exactly what it's 24/8 job. Like,
25-8.
you know what I'm saying? It's a
Mm-hmm.
job at the end of the day. Ain't you feel?
She in a relationship, so she should know.
First of all, don't even look at this shit on the top of it. Because I'm not in no fucking relationship. Two,
Okay.
a relationship for me is if you're gonna not ready to like marry the person, why get into a relationship? Because that's for me. That's how why I'm going to be into a relationship
The uncertainty
because marriage. So if you nowadays they don't even think about that no more. The only thinking about is fucking, having sex, or trying to be what these rappers want to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all fake. So what?
It's not fake,
Like, be
sis.
your own person. It is fake because they trying to be like the next fucking rapper instead of being their own person.
All right, well, I'm lost at the moment.
How are you lost?
Like,
Niggas,
where the fuck this rappers
Because
is?
Yeah, I
listen,
don't understand.
listen. Because you're not listening. Listen.
All right, go ahead.
Because you know how rappers be talking about fucking and all this other
Oh,
shit.
yeah, true.
That's what I'm talking
But that is
about.
the media though, because I think about
And
it.
exactly, that's
We
how
only-
nowadays
Yeah, they worried about the
act.
medium, and they like,
They promote these type of like
Exactly,
spontaneous
and that's
type of,
how. This is
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
And it gets
they
to
want to
child
make other
knowledge.
people's relationship goals. Like, they don't even know what's going on in that relationship.
Yes, girl.
I know what I'll be talking about. Like,
But I feel like it's a lot to be in a relationship, and I feel like if you're not ready to be in a relationship, you should let that be known. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's attracted to certain things. You all have a certain preferences. So, you
right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
So when we see something that we like, we feel like it's good. Oh, okay, that looks good. Why not try it out? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes maybe it wasn't not meant to be a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was meant to be, all right, we just chilling or we just vibing out, whatever the situation may be. And you know what I'm saying? And then, our flesh looks for lust. And when we see lust, we go after it. It's human nature. Anything that looks good, we go after it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's cool.
yeah.
Then you got any input?
I feel a relationship really depends on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How they look at. I can't express myself. Anyway, it takes two.
Right.
It takes two.
Yeah, take two to relationship.
Understand? One person might feel a certain way, and the other might not. So you got it's your turn to find out how this person stands,
Right.
where they coming from,
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And also a
what they
commitment.
want to be, how they want to be.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, relationship.
It's hard to do, but
It's hard.
that's the way it is.
But what we mess up at is because we bring our different baggages from old relationships
Oh,
in
right.
the new
It's
relationship.
a new relationship. That's the
True,
issue
true.
there. Like,
That's so
And
when you
true.
bring
it
old
messes
shit
up things.
Yeah.
into new shit,
Yeah.
it's shit. Like, relationships are commitments. If you committed to something, like if you going to work, I'm committed to going to work every day. That's what you have to do. But relationship, you have to be committed in a relationship.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes like commitments is really not as much as we think it is, because commitment comes from both sides in a relationship with two people.
But
Commitment has
some
to be on
people
both.
fail to realize that in every relationship is going to be problems. Ain't no relationship perfect
Of course not.
because we two different beings.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore,
Trying to like know each other. Yeah.
yes, you have to. It's not going to work. Like one person ain't going to like this, the other person. That's why communication is so much
So important.
important.
It's so important. Communication, I think,
Communication is key.
is like the
Yeah, you have
main
to talk.
ingredient. You
You
know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
talk.
It's the main ingredient. If you're not able to communicate, especially with the person you're in a relationship with, there is no relationship. Period. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how can you can't communicate with the person relationship with? You know what I'm saying? I feel like
And if you
Also
ain't
with
really,
trust too.
yeah.
if
trust
you ain't
too.
really into that stuff, then why get into a
Don't get into
relationship?
it.
Why even try to put in the effort if you ain't
If you're
really not
really-
want to be into that situation?
And don't get into relationships to either like don't get relationships to fill voids or to get rebounds or to feel like, oh my gosh, like my last person hurt me, so I'm gonna jump into a relationship with this person to see if I can sweat off.
Right. Get over
it
it.
never works that
Yeah.
way. Do you understand what I'm saying? It never works that way. It's always gonna be a downfall in the situation at hand. You know what I mean? But
Because some people don't know how to be alone.
that's the crazy part.
They
That's
just
the
don't
crazy
know
part.
how to be alone.
That sounds so familiar.
Because
For real.
they're not giving.
Ooh.
You was talking shit.
Who said Danny?
Yourself.
That's what I'm saying, like, right.
What you
Yeah.
know of yourself,
True.
then you know.
That if you're
Understand?
good alone
And
and
nothing can help. Nothing can hurt you. You gotta be good with yourself. That's it.
We understand relationships are not taught. You only see relationships as far as what you see in people that have relationships. So if I see a relationship, that's what's going to be taught to me. That's how I see
But
it.
you can't judge. You can't judge relationship on that. That's
That's
other
true.
people.
That's true.
That's other people.
You know what I'm saying? That's
You
true.
feel me?
True.
It's all
That's
about
right.
you. What you want. What anybody wants.
Mm-hmm. There has to be like
And that's all. I mean,
A lot of the people raised from their relationships is from seeing their parents, you know, in relationships.
And that's the only way, because how else would we know how to be in a relationship without actually seeing it first? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you know, like, you have to see it. Like, and I'm not going to say, I mean, parents is one thing because you see your parents' relationship, like, oh my God, maybe that's the relationship that I want to be in. Maybe that's how relationships is supposed to be. Because there's no book on it. Like, there's no book on relationships. We kind of go by what we kind of see and know already. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
but but check this. When you grow up and you use your own mind,
Mm-hmm.
you can know.
That's true.
Everybody know what they
understand
want
what
in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Everybody know.
Yeah, it's what you want, and then you want the partner or whatever, what they want,
Mhm.
and if y'all connect. It's
But
like
nowadays
that.
it's only about the looks. Niggas just,
No,
oh,
no.
she
no.
cute,
Yeah.
he cute.
Oh, yeah,
Let me see if I
Yeah.
can catch that. Like,
Mhm.
like,
And you know what?
That's true. Age.
Sometimes you gotta be on.
like, and that's why you be falling for the dumbest, the meanest motherfuckers that's not even supposed to be there. Like, and now you be wondering why the heck you going through this and why he cheating on you with every different girl.
Cause you seem, you look good. You got the
But-
honeymoon phase. Everything is good.
Exactly,
The honeymoon
nah,
phase. Everything is
like- But check
perfect.
it.
You
But
start to
check
see
it.
like, hold on, something
You made a
wrong.
statement about all men. Women do the same thing.
That's true.
They got that money. Yo,
True, cause
you go out.
yeah,
on
that's
Friday
he's
night,
right.
You put in
The
that
coin.
tight shit.
Mhm.
Boom, boom. Come on.
Some women just want that. They don't want relationships.
Yeah.
Like,
Give me that coin, girl.
So I mean, it's a two-way street, baby.
But some people need to be honest and say that.
And just say like, you know,
And let the person choose to
That's
be if they want to still
exactly-
deal with that
exactly,
instead of just
exactly.
having them alone and you end up hurting that person's feelings. Like,
exactly.
be a man, be a woman, be a man about your shit.
You just have to be like, oh,
So it's a two-way street. It's
You
not
know,
just
like-
men. It's women too.
do you have like people that wear like, you know, they have like, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so like little things really kind of get to me. So little things kind of like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm not saying it. But it does. Like, it's just, I can only be like, you know what I'm saying? I know me.
right.
So little things really do get to me, and when things
There's
go
nothing
south,
wrong with you, son.
yeah, I know that. I'm overly sensitive and I'm overly
I am
emotional.
too. I am too.
You know, like, and I'm a rebellious soul. Like things that don't look right, I rebel against it. Like totally. I'm like, no.
Can you make sure that's not what?
I did because you're stupid self.
Plug my shit in, much of the break.
My nigga, why are you talking?
All right.
What are you talking about? I'm listening.
Is that all?
Yeah, but I feel like here's the thing. I feel like
Anthony, you been hurt? You been hurt?
Hmm?
You been hurt?
I've been hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
asking
feel
you.
like. I feel like. Well,
This is going off.
of
topic.
course.
No, I'm asking
I feel like
you.
if I wasn't, because a lot of people get into relationships for certain reasons or whatever the case may be, but like at the end of the day, we all want to feel loved. At the end of the day, we all want to feel that loving type of like from
It's
a
a
different
human
person.
thing.
True.
It's
You know what
human.
I'm saying? But if it doesn't go that way, it makes you feel like right something is wrong. Like what is you know what I mean? Like what is going on? Then you react on it in a certain way that you're not supposed to react on it, and then it's like a whole catastrophe because of an idea. You understand what I'm saying? Or a thought you feel like, oh, this person doesn't want me as much as I thought they wanted me, or this person didn't care as much as I thought they cared. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like that comes into play. Then you know you're emotional. That comes into play. So it's just like you know what? F this whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
you
that's
don't
what
give up though.
oh yeah, I give up too quick.
No, you don't give. I mean,
That's me. Like
wait.
I'd be like, oh no,
Yeah.
you want to put oh bye.
Wait.
Yeah,
No,
for
no.
real, cause that's how I
I got
am.
time for that, yo.
I'm talking about in life itself.
Mm-mm.
You don't give up
No.
because somebody's out there.
Somebody's you know.
Yeah.
You understand
But
what I'm saying?
when you go through something and you have so much high hopes for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody can listen. Anybody from the outside of a relationship can say anything. You understand? They can say anything. But if two people in a relationship, y'all know what y'all been through. Y'all know what y'all ups and downs were. You know what I'm saying? And you have high expectations for the next person, and that person just destroys those high expectations. It's just like,
Mhm.
what's the use? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but
Right.
that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. What's the use? Don't give up, man. Come on. You can't give up.
I don't give up. I just give up on people that been gave up on me.
That's
Like
how I
not
feel.
wasting no time on nobody.
I understand that.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, but the world, you didn't crash in. How can I put it? You didn't crash up. Well, everything, any any man you meet is going to be a piece of shit.
I'm not saying that.
But that's the mentality I have.
see?
Like, you know
You
what I'm
see?
saying? That's the
You see?
mentality I have.
You see?
Like, I feel like, relationship, right? I've been through a relationship,
That's
whatever
what I
that case
started
may
saying.
be.
But you can't
Whatever.
do that though.
I know, that's what I know. Like, people tell me all the time, like, you know, you can't be like that. I have a lot of guys that I have let down because of my attitude towards men. Like, it was just like, they were just like, you know, you're gonna let a lot of people just pass you by because you're so stuck.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
And that, I mean, it's not supposed to be that way, but you understand, like, I mean, like, people are emotionally sensitive. So when they go through things, it's just like, okay, it scarred you, whatever the situation may be, you don't want to never do it again because you don't want to feel that hurt ever again. Human nature. That's just
Right.
human nature.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like, you know,
So what you
like,
gonna do?
And that's what fucks us up.
So what you gonna
You're
do?
speaking facts right now.
and I always said, like, I
Look,
felt like nobody on this planet has proven to me commitment of a relationship. Nobody on this planet
You
has
ever,
ever.
you ever walk around this old planet? You
That's
haven't. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on. There's somebody out there.
That's true. That's true.
It is. I mean, trust me, it is.
One day.
You know, but
Hey, you might be 60 years old. You find that fucking.
I'm too old for me. I'm
Nah.
too old for me.
Nah, I'm good.
I wouldn't even be thinking about relationships at that
I wouldn't
time.
even be thinking
I wouldn't be
about
thinking
that
no
no more.
about no relationships at
You
that
know,
age.
I don't
At that
got
age,
time
I'm
for
worried about
that.
taking my
I
pills
might
every
as well
day.
quit.
my wife picket fence my door.
If I
Like,
didn't find a person yet,
At that
it's not
age,
even worth it
at that
no
age, I'm be worried about
You'd
taking
be
my pills.
surprised.
Like, I gotta survive. I'm
Listen,
60.
listen,
my salary might care about it. Like,
Listen, I'm
funny.
61 right now.
You know
I
what?
think about that shit. Okay?
okay.
I
You
can't do it.
That shit never leaves you.
I wouldn't even try. to.
Everybody wants to feel loved at the end of the day. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to feel appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Companionship, somebody touch,
Like, you know,
give them a kiss in the morning.
it's true though. That's facts.
Nah.
That's facts. It's facts.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to feel that type of like, you know.
True. Not everybody needs love.
Everybody
Everybody
needs
needs
love.
love.
Not everybody needs
No,
love.
everybody
needs
needs love,
love.
Marie.
No, they
You're
don't.
not
What are you
human, man.
talking about?
Everybody needs love.
Love is the ingredient for human nature.
I'm perfectly
Marie.
fine.
You sound
Marie,
fine.
stop
I
it.
don't need nobody's love. I don't need nobody's love.
Stop it.
Come on. I could love and please myself, okay?
Because think about it. People that are hurt, they miss the love out. That's why you're hurt. Because the love that's supposed to be there, you missed it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's
Either
like
missed it or you,
something
you're
happened.
looking
You
for
know
it.
what I'm saying? Are you looking for? Everybody needs it. Everybody's looking for it. Everybody wants it.
everybody's
You know what I'm
looking
saying?
for that.
You want to be touched, talk to.
Even though you be like, oh fuck this, I'm not with this, or I don't need that.
I'm
At
gonna
the
be
end of
always
the
on the
day,
same
it's-
type of time. Like, what, you guys not understanding?
I can't.
We're
No.
chatting,
You
yo.
don't mean
Into
that.
everything.
I'm serious.
You don't
She
mean
be
that.
on some other type of
Serious,
time.
You don't
like,
mean that. No.
Cause I just feel like some people's not worth my time. Like, you just wasting my
Some
time.
people.
I'm only getting older.
Ain't
Like,
nobody
That's
talking
what
about
you're
people.
saying.
We
You're
talking
not
about.
that's my opinion. It's my opinion. It's my
This is my opinion. My opinion.
For real.
Everybody needs to be touched. Everybody needs to be talked
I
to.
don't know
Yeah.
about no touch, but
Well,
Everybody needs to feel
you know what I mean? Come on. Stop playing with me.
You know.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crazy.
but if you got
Everybody
your
needs to
self
talk.
worth
You gotta have
and you
somebody to
love
talk to.
yourself, then
Huh?
that's probably something kind of
And then
different.
A lot of people like to be
If you
independent.
love yourself and you got, if you know your worth, then that's something different.
Yeah,
True.
but I'm saying,
Listen,
but you
you know
need
your
somebody.
Once you know
Conversely.
that, then nothing, nobody, it don't matter if nobody love you.
So
Cause
you're
you
gonna
love
be,
you.
you're gonna be in a box, in a black room, by
What you
yourself.
talking about?
It's true though.
Huh?
But I'm saying, it's like,
What? You're gonna be in a box, in a black room, by yourself.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
And you're gonna be okay.
that's if the way we thinking of
You're gonna
things.
be okay. Exactly.
I mean,
in-
Like, how do you know what love is if you never
Never had
love to you?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and it's as messed up it is, it's sometimes some of us out in this world is because we never saw love from our parents or family members, and we're looking.
yo, I was just
growing
thinking
up,
about that earlier.
growing
It's so
up
crazy.
looking for that.
you're looking for it in the wrong places.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm saying.
Heard the preacher.
I got you.
Like, what's
You're
really
a
good?
therapist, man.
You're not gonna be a therapist. Nah, I can't be no therapist.
No, but you're right about that. But in the long run, you learn from that shit too. How
Like
not
it's
to
always
treat people.
something.
Mhm.
You learn from how not to treat people because you don't want anybody to have that feeling, that hurt feeling.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
But when you hurt, I say you hurt, you don't give a F about none of that.
Exactly.
Like,
Yo, I tell you, I'm gonna kill this bitch, man.
It gets to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't care
I
about
feel like it should never
that.
get to that point. It should never,
It
ever.
should never, but
But it does, man.
it got because that shit hurts, man. Yo,
I'm Drake now.
thank God.
No, you're not.
I love Drake.
That shit hurts.
You look
man.
done. Excuse you, dirty. You should leave or no? Like, what's going on?
You're
My friend
dirty,
from the
you're
party is
right.
rapping.
I'm glad.
Shitting me.
So yeah,
Yeah.
y'all.
Put them chatting. Just put a drink and shut up.
Ouch.
Love is fucking.
I'm gonna just start whooping her ass. Let's finish it.
Like, y'all, what we gonna talk about, y'all?
Alright, so this is the end or like, yeah, I wanna know.
Look, when shit comes to me, when it comes,
Or-
you gotta wait till it comes.
Everybody
But you're
wants
gonna
to be
screw
in a
the whole
relationship,
thing.
It depends on what you go into the
y'all. Some people
relationship
take-
with.
Yeah, some people take things different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not the same. Some people take
Okay.
things different.
I believe
You react different. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
every girlfriend I had, they kidnapped me. I mean, I wasn't always just fucking.
mhm.
They kidnapped me. And they gave me the pho burger, and I was cool with that. But after they knew me, how I was, they shied away.
But people gotta understand, if you're gonna go into a relationship as if, oh, he's gonna hurt my heart, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, then the relationship is gonna automatically fail anyway.
But if that's the only thing that you're showing throughout the whole
Yeah.
Exactly. This is
time,
what I'm
you gotta-
saying. This is
you
what
have to
I'm.
go-
That's exactly what the. Didn't I just say that?
Mhm.
Exactly. If you going into a relationship and it's like you got high needs and all this other stuff, then sometimes yes, Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't.
But they wanted more, and I wasn't able to give it to them. Because that's how I was.
Mm.
Commitment, love, and just
You understand?
patience.
See, that's why I be like, don't be rushing into relationships. You gotta know how to be by yourself, know how to know yourself.
But I
Like,
knew myself.
Love yourself.
yes,
I knew myself.
and understand yourself to do that. If you don't love yourself, how can you even love somebody else?
Exactly.
True, y'all.
Exactly.
How can you even do that? It's impossible.
Exactly.
Like, how can you do that?
Exactly.
If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
Exactly.
All right.
You don't know
You're
what
right.
love is.
That's true.
You're so right. You're so right.
That's true.
You're so right.
Angel over here preaching the day, boy.
Like I feel like if you're in a relationship, or if you was in a past relationship, if you're damaged, if you're a damaged soul, do not get into another relationship because all you're gonna do is hurt that next person.
Right.
That's the only thing that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't really, like I said, everybody goes to a relationship and they got that honeymoon phase and they think this person is this way, so you start actually seeing like this person is really damaged. You know what I'm saying? This person is really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Do not get into a relationship. You're gonna hurt the next person. It's gonna be a cycle. The cycle just continues.
But it all comes down to what do you want?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You understand?
That's right.
What do you want? If you go into that second, you know you are. You ain't gonna pick that person.
That's right.
You're gonna pick that one person. They're gonna have the same
Same as us.
as you.
But nowadays they don't get to know the people.
So to be
They
honest,
don't.
to
They
be
be like,
honest,
oh, we just gonna have sex. Okay, we go out. Like nowadays they don't get to know.
sit
We
down.
go on dates, get to know each other, talk about each other, tell each other stuff. They don't do that. We just don't do that no more.
Why?
I don't know. That's the way how it is in this millennium. Like it's just that's
But
all.
even if that does happen, if you relationship with somebody, they're only going to show you what they want to.
Exactly.
What do they
This
see?
is what I'm
So
saying.
you got to sit down and evaluate the person. Like, yo, this is not what you're showing me. Like something's different. Something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
everybody has that spirit where you're in a relationship with somebody, you just know something. You're like, yo.
you know it.
You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm,
feel it. Like,
mhm.
people from the
Yeah.
outside is not going to feel it, but you're in a relationship with that person, you're going to feel it. You're going to know something is not right.
Yeah.
I know something is not right.
You
I
get
don't
them
know what it is
vibes.
specifically, but something is. You know what I'm saying? You feel it in a
Yeah.
relationship.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And you step away.
Mhm.
Like, oh,
Fall back.
stupid.
God damn, this is good.
Fall back games on 1,000. Okay, I'll speak to another next year.
Yeah, that's
Like shit me. Fuck out of here.
So you're like, well, but what did I do? What did I do? But like, you don't really know what you did, but you feel like your spirit is telling you
Yeah.
something. Like, no,
Yeah.
detour, delete. This, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, your spirit is really strong. Like, if you like, yo, that gut feeling, that gut feeling is God telling you, yo, you need to turn around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
you feel that.
what I'm saying. When we choose to do, we got choice. We got will. God gave us will. So we sitting there wanna going through that. Even if we love the person, we still choosing to go
To
through
go
that.
through it, right?
We're still
But that
choosing
shows
that
you how much you love that person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because we still gonna choose to go through it.
Even though
Even though it's gonna hurt you and you already know
and you
how
know
that
it's
shit is
gonna
gonna
hurt.
go, you're still gonna choose to go through it.
That's true.
No matter
That's
if you
true,
confront, you confront in front of everybody,
Mhm.
but you still only you and that person know
Mhm.
what's gonna really happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly how you still gonna be with that person, how you still gonna be talking to that person.
Nah, that's true.
That's how life is.
That's
You go
love,
for it.
though. That's love is
You
blind.
can sit there in
Like,
front to anybody else,
love is blind.
anybody else, but you already know.
All right, that shit happens. Not everybody's business. Okay, if
But-
they want to do that, that's
Exactly,
what they
this
can
is
do.
what
Like,
I'm saying.
But it's some at one point, when the shit hit the fan, you gotta make a decision.
Absolutely.
You understand? You gotta make
What
a
we
decision.
fail to realize
some people
today,
not strong enough to do that.
Exactly, but what we fail to
No,
realize
the
today,
women, they choose not to. They can make a choice.
But it's hard. When love is there, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's,
It's really
it's gonna
hard,
hurt.
like-
Yeah, I understand that, but what you gonna do?
sometimes you just
gonna
gotta
live in
choose. You
misery
gotta
and shit?
choose yourself
You gonna live in
over
misery?
anybody else. You have to choose yourself.
You gonna live in misery?
Because at the end of the day, you go and you in this relationship, like I've been through. You in this relationship and you sitting there choosing that person, and you ended up trying to make this work,
And you losing yourself.
but you're losing yourself
Exactly.
at the moment.
So that's
So
when you in
therefore,
there.
You preaching.
therefore you gotta
You
choose
preaching.
yourself.
You preaching,
gotta
girl.
choose yourself.
Go ahead, Ainge.
Because you, at the end of the day, you matter more.
That's right.
You could be a therapist.
Go ahead,
Like,
sis.
that happens,
You could be
like,
Do
That's
your
right.
damn thing. Okay.
Come on, man. Yo.
You start to lose yourself. That's what happens.
Yeah,
y'all.
that's what happens. You know.
I know
That's
the
what-
feeling. That's why I've been through it. I know.
I've been through
You
it
start to
too.
lose yourself.
I know it.
You gotta catch yourself. Yo,
Like you start doing different
Crazy
shit. Like this is
shit.
not what I
Yeah.
do. Like this
Shit
is
that
not
you be
me.
like, yo, I
Like
would never done in a million
Right.
And then you
Right.
look at yourself in the mirror like this
if
is
you
not
was
even
talking about
you.
this shit yesterday, Anthony.
Do you
Right.
like what you see?
Like
Do you like what you see? No.
like this is
Like,
definitely
this
not with
what-
me.
you know
Like
what I'm saying? This is not what I usually, you know.
Like if a person is really making you be like that, then you gotta really think
gotta
like,
let
and that
yeah,
shit is just
It's
sad.
it's time to
Like
go.
You
It's
gotta
time to.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of him. Or her, or him, whatever.
You have your basis of understanding who you are. When you get to a relationship, then you feel like you're giving this person your all. You know who you are. And then it's like when you get to the rock bottom, it's just like, oh my gosh, this. I told myself I would never do it in a million years, and I was like, oh my god, I'm doing it.
Cause
for this
somebody, a
person. Like,
real
you know,
person is not gonna let you go outside yourself. The real person is gonna bring more to yourself.
Make you more yeah.
Exactly. Like this, yo, Jesus.
Jesus.
does.
Listen,
I kind of want some chicken.
listen.
Marie.
Chicken.
Okay, yeah. My bad.
Marie, yo.
You know that's what happens. Like you
But
know.
listen, had this girl had me going doing shit that I would never do, and I was doing it.
Mhm.
So I had to catch myself. Yo, what the fuck are you doing, man? I'm chasing my
Yo, it's crazy because we was all like been like that before. Like I was doing the same shit too. Like bitch, you know who you are. Like that shit was just for
But at
real.
the
Like
end of
it's
the day,
just
it's always,
crazy.
it was always that one person that made people turn out the way that they are.
Mhm. That's right.
At the end of the day, it was always
Like I said,
either if it was from you when you was a little kid,
Mhm.
and someone wondering why your relationship's not working and stuff like that.
I had my-
Like, 'cause some people be looking for, like, if you didn't have a father and you looking for that father love,
Right.
Absolutely.
but you looking in the wrong
So, like,
places.
yeah.
You gotta go inside.
But they're gonna keep on still trying to find that. That's why you have to love yourself. You love yourself, and you ain't gonna be
Exactly.
into these other type of stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right. That's
You
right.
get, and that's why sometimes, for me, it took
Okay,
therapy. I could talk to this motherfucker.
And it's
I
okay
could tell
about
him,
therapy now.
I don't feel like I need therapy.
Huh?
I feel like I can heal myself. Like God,
No,
the Lord
no.
can heal me, and I can heal myself.
But sometimes you need to like.
well,
talk to
okay,
them.
I mean, I can always talk to y'all.
At the end of the day,
Sometimes we just not.
But it's
sometimes
certain
we not
things-
gonna
because we're not gonna
Yeah,
do
because
it.
we're not in that relationship with you.
Mhm.
So
You
you know,
won't
you
tell
really
me.
can know.
Mhm.
because self,
Self.
opinion,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Mhm.
But
yo,
it's that third party, you spit all
True.
that shit.
yo, self-worth is so powerful, man. You do not understand.
I know.
You don't understand self-worth. If you don't got no self-worth,
You fall for anyone.
you will
You're
fall
done.
for anything.
You're done. Niggas can manipulate you.
Anything.
Lie, yup. Yeah, y'all.
If you don't know your worth, then what's the point?
That's right, y'all.
You need to know. That's why people need to figure out.
It's like who you are. This
That's
is
what
what
I'm
I'm talking about. Like,
saying. That's why, cause some people be so scared to be alone. You have to be
you
alone
have to.
I want to be
to
alone.
learn yourself,
That was alone.
Yeah.
to know your worth.
This is allowed.
Look in the mirror. Do you like what you see?
Look in the mirror, tell yourself that you're beautiful. Like
There
you don't
go.
need no nigga to tell you that you're beautiful. You don't need no nigga.
Okay.
Like, it's a,
we're going a little off topic. Like we're going a little off topic, okay? We're not trying to be inspirational leaders
No,
at the
nigga,
moment.
this is
Check it.
inspiration.
But you're right though. Like,
Everything is inspiration because it still falls into a relationship.
Yeah,
But
sure.
check
Everything
it,
I'm
check
talking
it.
about.
When we was kids, black was ugly. Because that's what they said. Black was.
black was ugly.
Growing up in that time.
Oh, I thought he said something else.
You look at black is beautiful, man.
Black
And white
women,
folks didn't like
Jesus.
that. Yo, and it raised up every fucking body. Black is beautiful. Okay?
Okay,
It's just
then.
words. And you look at yourself in the mirror.
Both of us.
Get your afro.
Both of
boom,
us.
you get black
Because
is
you know,
beautiful.
black folk, we have melanin, something that, you know what I'm saying?
That and insecure.
Insecurity.
Yes, you need to know that too.
Did you know they didn't teach fucking black history in high school?
Mhm.
I said, black
I'm
history,
definitely off topic now.
African art history, that's
But that was years later. I'm talking about the 60s.
Stop it.
They didn't teach nothing.
For real?
Every